Now is, we started over there, where he couldn't see any cars. And then we had a stuffed dog so that we could see, was it dogs, that, was it just leash reactivity? Because leash reactivity is not aggression. Leash reactivity is insecurity, period. And so he doesn't have enough information that he's safe. So it's our job as humans to teach him that he is safe. So we give him his head by giving him a really long leash, and we let him use his seeking system. So his seeking system is what all dogs have, and we take that away from them. We tell them, no, don't sniff that. No, don't eat that. No, come here. Go in here, go there. And they're like, oh my God, these humans are so bossy. And so they talk with their bodies, and so it's my job to teach you what he's saying to you when something happens. And right now his tail is in a relaxed position. It's parallel. It's just flopping around. His ears are back and he's panting a little bit. It is hot. And then, you just, if it gets stuck under his legs or whatever, don't worry about it. He'll fix it if he needs to. People always worry about the dog's legs and whatever. He knows it's there. He put it there. And so, his ears are back, okay? So see how cautious he's going to stop, and then you stop. Oh, he sees dogs. And so that's what he sees down there, and I make sure I see what he sees. I look, because I know what his triggers are. So let's talk about his triggers. What will trigger him? Like men, we know that. What else? Like when you're walking, what will set him off?
Any animals.
Any animals, like any dog.
Yeah, he sees deer.
Deer, okay, so that's normal. That's, that's Aussie. My dog does the same thing. So what I do with that to break my dog of that, not to break it, but to train them an alternative behavior, because you can't just tell a dog no. And by the time he gets into that part of his brain where he's an animal, and that's always an animal, he sees the deer, he goes into prey drive, there's no talking to him. And so you, instead of throwing away squeaky toys, or you can just carry a real small squeaky toy, squeak, squeak, squeak. You get into that part of the brain, he whips his head at you, because every time you squeak that toy, you have fed him something really yummy. Meatballs, hot dog, cheese. He really likes lamb. I don't know if you eat lamb or not, but if you ever do, save him some for your dogs and put it in the freezer. I always save my dog's stuff. And so he's afraid to go any further because he's sticking close to you. And so what we do is we just encourage him with his body to keep, with our bodies, to just keep on moving. We're not in any rush. And, see him stop again. He checked out what happened over there again. Are they gone? He stops again. He looks around, see him whipping his head. If he was secure, he wouldn't care. He'd just go, because that's how he's been trained by us to be from the age of 8 weeks. So when they're 8 weeks old, you only have until they're 16 weeks in order to introduce them to a human world, because it's really scary out here. There's horses out here. I introduce my Aussie to those, people, places, thing. And I'm going to tell you, my Aussie is afraid of men. Yep. And if he sees a guy, he does this. He goes, who are you? And I go to him, he's okay, go say hi. He goes, are you sure? And I go, mm-hmm. And so he'll go say hi, and then I have to tell him not to jump on him. Don't jump. No jumping. And so and then I tell him right after that, all four. And I have to be really quick about it, because he's a young Aussie. He's only 16 months old. And so he is also insecure. That's the breed. That is the breed. You probably didn't notice it so much with your other dog, because your other dog was probably pretty stable. But the pandemic, he didn't get any of that because you were locked down, so he was locked down. And so it's the same thing with the little kids. That's going to take some time with socializing. And so you're going to start thinking of your dog as a little kid, because he's no different. He has a 3-year-old brain. Have you ever talked to a 3-year-old?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so do you know how many intelligent conversations you've had with them? Right? Yeah. I mean, you dumb it down, right? I hate to say that, dumb it down, but you lower it to that child's cognitive ability. And so you do the same thing for your dog, but you train, teach. So you don't really train, I teach. I don't think of training as teaching, and that's why I'm successful. And so, with Marco, Yeah, he's been recently hurt, so he is going to have a setback. And so I know that I have to get him back out and rehab again. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. For right now, we're just letting him do his own thing, you know, and he's digging it, you know, but see his tail's gone up just a smidge. And there's a guy.
Yeah.
Bop, 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 bop. Come here. Hi, Bobby. Do you want some of this? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn him around so he sees that trigger. Here, here. And I'm going to start teaching him that here, here means come get your food. Here, here. Okay? Is that good with you?
Yes.
You like that cue?
Yep.
Here, here. Okay, go ahead. Take over. Say here, here.
Here, here, Bob. Here, here.
Yep. And then feed him.
Here, here.
Good. And then I want you to take some steps back. And then when he approaches, comes towards you, I'm going to click him. So go ahead. Here, here. That's all I want you to say.
Here, here.
Nice. Beautiful. You started clicking him as soon as he went like this, Chelsea.
Yep.
You clicked him. And then what you were telling him was, yes, that's right. Come and get your food. Okay, do it again. Here, here.
Here, here.
Click.
Here, here.
Now give him the food. Good. Don't worry about your food. Worry about your click, okay? So get a bunch in your hand.
Here, here. Here, here.
Click. Up. Go up and give him the food. That's it. Get in there. Make sure he has his food. Good. Okay, let's end it. Say, good job.
Boy.
Oh, yeah, bye, bye. Yeah, try not to touch him on his head. Here we go. Call him away.
Here, here, Bob. Here, here. Here, here.
Good, good, good. Take steps back. Take steps back. Take steps back. That's it. That's it. That's it. Bring him towards you. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yay! Well, you're telling him now. Here comes a guy. This is going to be worse. You're telling him you can always walk away, buddy. You don't have to engage with anybody. Here, here. Come get your food. Okay, so here comes a man.
Here, here. Here, here.
Good.
Here,
Click. Now wait until he sees this guy. Hide your food. Hide your clicker. Just stand there. Hey, can you say hi? Just say hello. Okay.
Here, here.
Get your food in there. Good. Thank you.
Boy. Here,
Get in there.
Here, here.
Oh, nice. Bobby. Pop, 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 pop. Come on. That's it. Come on. Get in there, Chelsea. Yay. That did not go bad, did it?
No.
Yep. So guy goes away. Food goes away. Come on, Bobby. Let's go this way. Come on. And you want to talk to him this way, you know, like you're encouraging him with, you're jumping into the pleasure center when you use a high inflection voice, okay? So think of children. You want to get their attention. What do? Hey, guys, come on over here. I think that we should do this. Look at this really shiny object. You want to see it? Same thing. And you know, you don't care if somebody thinks that you are kind of like mental, you know, because, oh, look at that woman over there screaming and yelling like she had sense. I don't care. You know, I had a conversation, not yesterday, a couple days ago with somebody, and I told them that, you know, I really don't care how the human feels at this point in time. I only care about that. Mm-hmm. That's it. I don't really care about you either, Chelsea. I mean, I do. But I really care because imagine living your life like this. You're always heart rate's going, you know, you're afraid of men, you don't know who's dangerous, who's not. And so he's super young, and so you have a really good chance of turning him around. Okay? And so, come on, Bob. Come on, Bobby. Bop, 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 bop. And see, he's kind of reluctant to move forward, but he's prancing a little bit. And so we like that. His ears are flopping. There's people, just stop.
Here, here.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to learn to do this. There you are. Hi. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hey, who is that over there? Who are those people? Do you see them? They haven't come around yet. Have they gone around yet? No, there they are. Who is that? Hi, guys. Hi, Cheryl. Can you say hi? Just, no, don't come close. Just say hi. Hi. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while.
I'm still around.
Oh, well, I would hope so. Yeah, you can see I'm training the dog to be okay with strangers. This would be Chelsea behind me. I don't know your husband's name. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Paula. I'm Paula. All right. Thank you. Yeah, it's an Aussie. Yeah, he's afraid of people, so we're retraining him. He's doing good. He's doing really good. Who is that? That's Cheryl. She's a librarian. She's totally harmless. She's a librarian. Come on. Thanks, Cheryl. People know me.
You're so awesome.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, and so, you know, I use my environment, you know, like I recognize Cheryl. I know she walks here all the time. I've known her for 20 years. You know, this is my stomping grounds. You know, I grew up here. I know everybody. And so here comes some people, so we're going to race, okay? Come on, Bobby, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, Bob.
Good.
Bobby, come on.
So we get him out of Dodge, and then we want to create some distance for him because we don't know how far away he has to be yet. So then we stop here. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Come here, bud. Do you want some food? Oh, it's a good boy. And so I'm going to wait. Here they are. Hi, guys. Can you say hi? Just say hi. Thank you. And you wait till they go away. Okay, let's go. Come on. That was really good. Oh my goodness, you're so smart. Yes, you are. You're the smartest dog I've met all week. Yep. Yep. I think you should meet my Marco. And a really good place to train him, since he likes other dogs, is I use, a lot of trainers don't. I'm very careful about it, but I use the dog park. And what I do with this one is I go in the back door, and we're down there playing frisbee and ball, and the other dogs that are up top in the other part don't know we're there yet. And so by the time he, come here, Bobby.
Come on, Bob.
Come here. Here.
Here.
Okay, go ahead, click it.
Here.
Good, and then get that food in there. He's gonna start rocketing to you when you train him at home, that cue. You are gonna train him a bunch of stuff. You're gonna train him touch. Touch means come and touch my fingers initially, and then what you do is you transfer that to objects. You know, you say to some guy you know, and you know that he's afraid of him. God, I have radars for us good guys. You've taught him to do this, so you tell him, I'm going to put this fist right in front of his nose, and then what you're going to do is you're going to tell him to go touch. And then when he bops his nose, I'm going to go like that, and what appears? Food. And so you're going to do this with men or anybody. Start out with people that he likes. Here, Bobby. Hi. Tell him go touch.
Go touch.
Yes, good. Good job. Good job. Okay? Easy peasy, right? Oh, so easy to do. And so you're going to teach him how to use, you're going to teach yourself how to use the clicker this week. So easy. You're young, you know, you still have a lot of mechanical skills. You know, like when people start to get older, they start to lose their mechanical skills. So they're pretty, not real easy to teach. Some, a lot are, but some are not. And so what I do is I teach them a verbal click. So what's a verbal click? Yes, food. Yes, food. So he sits for you? Yes, food. He touches your hand? Yes, food. You can't get your clicker fast enough? Yes, food. Do you see?
Yeah.
And so, come on, bud. Come on. He just doesn't have any information, Chelsea, that's all. There's nothing wrong with this dog. He's good, yeah. Good, huh? He just, and you're not a dog trainer, you're a pet owner. How are you supposed to know this stuff? You know, you're not. And, you know, like, I'm a big proponent, like, oh my God. I belong to an alliance of Pittsburgh pet professionals, and we're all force-free. And so what we do is we promote the force-free and education, you know. They're actually having a October 29th, they're doing, it's called Farm Haven Clicker Camp. And so you clicker train like emus and cows and pigs, and then my colleagues Tina and Andrea are going to teach people how to use the clicker, why to use a clicker, all that stuff, and it's 195 bucks, or no, 225 bucks. You cannot beat that. That is like amazing. I was going to go, but I've been to ranches and I've trained a lot of species, so yeah, they're fun. My cat knows how to do high five. He does high five. He does spin. He does roll over. He'll roll over. He comes when he's called. He sits, he downs, he stays. You can teach any species that can eat behavior, because what is behavior? Movement. That's all it is. So you're exhibiting behavior right now. You're walking forward. I want to see if this is open here. Yep. Okay. Come on, buddy. Come on. And see, he's like, there's a lot of noise here, and he's just, he's just walking. And we have, what we've done was we have created kind of like a safety walk for him, because he now has choices. He can go that way, he can go that way, he can go back this way, he can go any way he wants, because he's on 25 feet. But when you have him on a 6-foot leash, and as soon as he starts to maybe react a little bit, and it's coming because he's been doing it for 2 years, you react. And so this way you cannot take your feelings and have it travel 25 feet into him. You know what I mean? So what you do, and unknowingly, make sure you know that, unknowingly, is as soon as you see something that's going to be a trigger, you tighten up and you tell them there's danger. And so this way you don't. And then here's this person here, and he's just walking to see him turn and look at me. He looked at me because he said, "Hey, you're going to feed me for that?" That's exactly what he said. And so that, yeah, there it is again. Here, buddy, I'll give it to you. Come on. Here. Yeah, so good boy.
So yeah, I was pulling, but he doesn't like when I pull him. Like,
Right.
If he's in a situation and they, like the dog situation,
Mm-hmm.
when I pull him, it gets worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like very much worse.
Right. And so, listen, I have a class starting. He likes dogs. In the class is a little Shih Tzu and 2 fearful doodles. One is I believe a golden doodle and a Bernedoodle. One of them is a year and one of them's 2. And they're all shy. And they all are reactive. And I think that he'd do well in that class. What we do is we're rehabbing in the group. We use agility, rally, training, tricks, climbing, conditioning balls, jumping over things, all that stuff. And then we are building their ability to make choices on their own. Oh, I'm afraid to jump up there. Well, give it a try and see what happens. And then they go up there and they look at you and go, "Well, why didn't you tell me it was that easy?" And I'm trying to tell you. And so this is how you think traumatized kids. What are you going to do with a traumatized kid who's now nonverbal, not talking to you, not telling you what happened? What are you going to do? Oh my goodness. And so that's exactly the way I think. I think, oh my gosh, I have this traumatized child. He's not telling me what happened. What am I going to do? I'm going to learn how to read the signs, to read the body language, to retrain, to restructure the brain, and to take this dog who doesn't think that he can make choices. I'm going to teach him that he does, and I'm going to teach him that by giving him coping skills, which he has none of. And it's not anybody's fault. It's a pandemic, and we trainers are so busy, we're ready to take vacations 3 times over. Yeah, because there's just so many. Everybody is rescuing. The rescuers are so overwhelmed, right now with rescues, because people went back to work and their dogs are, exhibiting behavior issues, and they're not able to deal.
Yeah.
And they're putting them in the shelters, and then somebody is like, okay, I can deal with this,
I got him when my work was shut down.
Yeah.
And then I went back to work and he didn't know.
Right. And then he had separation anxiety, I'm sure, a little bit. Thank God you had another dog, because the thing about separation anxiety is really it is not so much a behavior is it is a disorder. You know, they get stuck in the fright flight zone of their brain, and they get stuck there and they don't know how to get out, and so they panic, and then it creates claustrophobia and all kinds of stuff. But you didn't have any of that with him? Just a little?
Maybe a little.
And then he got used to it?
Yeah.
Well, then that's not separation anxiety. They don't get used to it on their own.
Yeah, I don't think. Maybe in the beginning, whenever I first went to work, he didn't understand.
Right, and then he realized, and then he learned that you were always coming back, and that's what it took him a little while, but he figured it out. Oh, she's coming back. She always comes back.
He would tear the house apart.
That's
But he doesn't do that anymore.
Right, and how long did it take you to get rid of that?
Probably 6 months.
Yeah. Was he in a crate or anything, or just in the house? What did you do?
In the house, I tried to crate him, and then that was my fault that I probably didn't crate him long enough.
Yeah, crating. Did he try to fight to get out?
Yeah, he just cried.
Yeah, you can't crate him once they've decided that you're never coming back. Well, yeah, he's got loads of problems, but the good news is that you know that he's able to move forward. You know, because he did through the separation anxiety. It took him a while, but he got there. So that's good news. That tells you that he is willing to move forward. You have some that get stuck and won't move forward, you know. So, good boy. Here comes a guy. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to look over here. Come on. I look around. I am seeing stuff and then step on the leash and walk up there. Bring him in a little bit more now. Here. Pop. Mom has food.
Here.
Good, that's it. Good. All right, turn him around so you can see this guy. That's it. Get in your leash. Step right about here. That's it. Just use your feet. Now, when the guy comes, there he is. He's coming around this tree. As soon as he sees him, start clicking and treating him. So, I'm going to click. Feed. What? Wait until he watches. You don't have to say anything. Wait until he looks at the guy. Get your food out of the picture. Click. Good. Watch. Wait till he looks. Wait to get your food. Hand away from the food. Atta girl. Wait a minute. Click. Good. Hide your food again. Thanks. We're using you as a decoy. Very friendly. Good. Okay, and the guy is going away. As soon as he looks at him, click him. So wait until he looks at her. Yeah, he's avoiding him. There it is. Nice. Good. So what are we doing? What we're doing is we are clicking every time he sees the trigger, but he is in a safety bubble, so that guy is no threat to him. Now, if that guy would have started towards him, different story. And then that's when you say, oh no, sorry, sir, he's very fearful. Thanks anyway. We're rehabbing. Hand up. Do not use both because they don't listen, but they do listen to this. Same thing with dogs. Ready? Let's go. And so let's go means we're moving on. And this is kind of a gauntlet here. And you know, it's up to you if you use this. I don't personally recommend it for right now. Maybe in a couple of weeks because there's really nowhere to go. But again, the long line. He's able to make decisions, and then here's someone coming, and one time I was out here and there was what do you call them, furries?
Oh yeah.
In a fox. It was 90 degrees. I am not kidding you.
I don't know how they do that.
It's on my Facebook page in the videos. And I followed him and he turned around on me and my dog went, whoa, you know. And I said, I'm just using you as a decoy because my dogs don't know what you are. They've never seen. Good. And this is a lady. And so we're just going to go ahead. She's going to go on the phone. We're not going to feed him or anything. We're just going to walk him past her and then see what he does. He's not the least bit upset about her. Not even a little bit. Sorry, we're training him. He's just going to go past you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help. Beautiful, right? And you know, you got to tell your people what you're doing before so that they don't get pissed off at you because she was not happy with me.
No,
you know?
I had a lady, I took him to Montour Trail the other day, last week. Yeah, and I had a lady, she said I have to control it. I said I'm trying to, so that's what I'm trying to do now.
Right. And so her anger transferred to the dog. And so what I say before even that's happening, even before it's going to happen, I say, listen, we're training the dog and he's fearful. He's going to go right past you. Just ignore him, please. I promise it'll be safe. And she did. She didn't like dogs. She went like this. She went on, she did a C. And when she did a C around him, what do you think dogs do? They do C's around dogs. I don't want to meet you. And so that's exactly what she said to him. And he went, all right. And then he just kept on going. That's dog talk. And so he's talking all the time, and I'm just teaching him to use it because he's not using it. And so here comes a dog over here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to hurry. Come on.
Come on, bud. Come on.
And we're going to go down here. You're going to make a right turn real quick.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, Bobby.
Come on, buddy.
Bobby, 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 Bobby.
Come on. Come on, Bubba.
Good. And then feed. Give him some food. Here, Bob. Here. Yeah, don't click him until you know what you're doing. So we'll get to the clicker. Yeah, don't click him. You want to click him when he turns his head. And so he's going to disassociate. Hey, how are ya?
Good, how about you?
Good. Hi, puppy poodles. Doing good. I know, right? He doesn't want to meet you. And so he goes and disassociates. He went right for the weeds, and he dipped his head, and he said to that dog, I don't want to meet you. And she said, but wait, I'm really nice. And here's a guy again, and ignores. And we can go up this way. Come on. Where's that guy? Where's the guy? Is there a guy up here? He don't care. Yeah. So we just keep going. And so I think what your basic problem is that, you just don't have any walking skills. That's all. You don't have any walking skills. He doesn't have any walking skills. He's not trained, so he doesn't have any information. He's making stuff up in his head. Do you know? It's that kind of season, right? For everybody. Humans and dogs alike. You're making that up in your head. It's really not there. So they create boogeymen in their heads that aren't there because they've been practicing for a while, and it just gets stronger and stronger because you got to remember everything that they do is a behavior. And so you want to prevent him from doing that kind of behavior because you're trying to get rid of it. And so in order to get rid of a behavior, they can't practice it. So you do stuff like this. Now, the good news is you're in the park. A lot of the dogs I can't get in the park. We wouldn't be able to come down here. No way. When was it? On Thursday, I had Huey, who is a pit bull who's so insecure, and he needs medication very badly. So we're going to have him see a vet behaviorist. And where we're parked, he wouldn't even go across the street. Yeah. And so he's very, very sweet, and he's this way. Like with the anxiety, it's this way. And then with his anxiety, it's this way. And so I know that dogs display their anxiety one of two ways. It's either that or it's that. And so I'd rather have that than this.
That's what I didn't want that to turn into.
I don't think it's ever going to. The only way this dog will bite anybody or anything is if they corner him in each trap. It's the only way. And I'm talking about a real corner. I'm not talking, like he'll look for escape first before anything. He might even poop or pee himself, trying to get out. But as far as him being aggressive, don't worry about that. He's not. All right, so we got people over here, right? Lots of activity. There's this over here, so we can go over here. So we're gonna go over to the stones. And what you're going to be is right in the middle. And here comes this kiddo, or he's throwing. And does he like kids?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Perfect.
He barks at them, but yeah. He does bark at them, but...
Yeah, it's only because they're moving fast. And so he's watching this little kiddo. Yeah, good boy.
He saw a stroller for the first time and he didn't like it.
Right, and so you know that. And so you just stand here, and I would go closer with this. And so I'm going to get ready. Hey, you, come here. He's getting kind of hot too, so we might have to turn around. And so he sees them. You see where my hand is?
Yeah.
And so I just wait for him to look. And see how he does a parallel? He doesn't go towards. Hi, we're just working with the dog. He's friendly, honey. No, I'm using you as decoys. Thank you. Just keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much. Good boy. He likes kids. Can you find it? So when you get in trouble, here, honey, you do this. Find it. You're in trouble. And so there's nowhere to go. And so what you do is you start backing up, and then you put food here. Whatever's going on there, he doesn't care. He's eating. He knows it's there. He can smell it. And then as soon as he's done eating, you go, let's go. And you go. He wants to get to the shade. Sorry, sweetheart. Come on. Come on, honey. You're doing such a good job. I'm very proud of you. What's your mom talking about? So this happened to me when I was a baby trainer many years ago. I worked with Suzanne Clothier, who has been around for years. And I told her, I took my dog to one of the seminars, Blaze, and I told her how we're going to sit down, how jacked up Blaze would get. And I'm sitting right next to her. There's Blaze sound asleep. She looked at him and she goes, yeah, I can tell. I swear. Yeah. And you know, it turned out it was me. It wasn't the dog. It was me.
Yeah.
And so I had to change my behavior.
Oh, I know. This is
right.
A lot of it. I know it's me.